This person is envious of your whole life. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, this person is envious of your whole life. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, you're envious for no reason. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's enough money for everybody out here in this world. There's enough cars, there's enough houses, there's enough opportunity, there are enough spaces for people to coexist and be extraordinarily successful in this world. So they are literally hating and envious for no reason. All right. Somebody also drop in the comments and say, there's enough room for you. See, the problem is, y'all, people who are envious of you and envious of your entire life don't know who they are. They don't know what they are capable of. And they don't understand the cool gifts that God has granted them. The problem is, y'all, they are so stuck on everybody else. Anybody ever heard this saying, winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners? Let me say that once again in case it went over somebody's head. Winners focus on winning and losers focus on winners. Meaning you got one group of people who's looking at the main goal, right? They looking at the finish line. They are looking at all the things they got to do to get to where they're trying to go. And then you have another group of people who's looking at the finish line, looking at their goals, looking at the things they need to attain. All right. So they're looking at this person win, and the winners are looking at what it takes to win. And see, that happens to be you. You are a winner. By nature, you are a winner. By divine direction, you are a winner, because these are the decrees and blessings that God has already written over your life. And a lot of people don't like that, all right? But we're going to speak about it, y'all. Y'all already know how we do. By now, y'all should know as well. It's no secret. We are right here on the second channel. I told y'all on my other channel that I'm going to start posting on here just as much, okay? Because I want to, breathe life into this channel as well. And by the way, the channel is called Reno Speaks Life. So why not speak life into this channel? All right? But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get directly into it. Make sure y'all leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. Not only that, y'all, but y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. Let's get right into it, y'all. So number one, this is why, or this is a sign that a person is envious of your whole life. All right. Number one, the cold shoulder. Okay. The cold shoulder. Have you ever had a friend or a family member to whom you showed your success to, or this particular person that you have let in on a few secrets about something that was about to go down and be big and become successful, right? Whenever you showed them this, what were their reactions? All right. How did they respond? And did they give you a good vibe about it? You follow what I'm saying? See, the cold shoulder occurs whenever a person know that they don't have what you have. Yeah, they are looking at what you have on the inside of you. You think it's your clothes. It's your gift. You think it's the jewelry you wear. It's the gift. You think it's the people you know. It is the gift. And see, the gift allows you to glow. The gift allows you to shine. The gift allows you to be able to navigate around powerful people. The gift allows you to have that room that it made for you. They are not operating in their gift, but you are. This is why you have the it factor. Any room you walk in, you look like it. All right. Anytime you go into a job, you look like it. You can have a garbage man trash suit on, all right? You still gonna look like it. I'm just gonna be honest. And I ain't talking about it the clown. I'm talking about it the person, it the man, it the woman. In other words, you are him, you are her. And that's what they are envious of. So, you know what they do? They give you the cold shoulder, all right? One of our Bible prophets went through this, Joseph. They gave him the cold shoulder. He was extremely nice to his brothers. He loved his brothers. All right. He was truly compassionate to his brothers. And even in the end, after they had sold him into captivity and lied on him, was envious of him, treated him bad, didn't want him hanging around them. And they were his brothers, right? He looked up to them. In fact, You know what happened, y'all? He still gave them grace. He still gave them favor, and he still showed them love, right? However, if you go all the way back, they gave that man the cold shoulder. They didn't care about the sweater that he had. They didn't care about the dreams he was having. They didn't care about the things he was doing. They didn't care that he was a hard worker. I don't care about that. You telling me we're going to bow down to you? You telling me you're better than me? You telling me that dad like you better than us? Man, get up out of here. Get up out of here. And so what I want y'all to understand is, just like they gave Joseph the cold shoulder, you got to believe they going to give you the same one. Yeah, they going to give you the cold shoulder, no matter how warm your heart is, no matter how up your energy is. No matter how encouraging you are, when it comes to you, they're not going to support you. But when it comes to them, it's almost like they demand for you to support them. You follow what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 2, it's going to be this right here, y'all. The blind eye. Yeah, the blind eye. Family, people are going to turn a blind eye to your success. In other words, they are going to ignore your growth. All right. So if you anything like me, you come from nothing, okay? And let me make sure I make this clear. I wasn't just dirt poor, all right? But I also was not rich. Some people will call me middle class. I like to call it lower middle class, because I knew some middle class people and they were rocking the J's. You know, they had great Christmases. They were rocking all the new clothes. They were able to go on different vacations and different trips. Like, I come from a family of about 7 to 9, so we were not able to go as many places as my friend was going. You know, we were not able to have all the nice and fresh clothes. We just were not. It was too many of us. You better get these Reeboks and keep it pushing, okay? You better get these rock climbing shoes and keep it pushing. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, now I wasn't going for the rock climbing shoes. I'd be like, hey, can I at least get the Converse, please? Can I please get the Converse? All right. But the point is that whenever they see you come from nothing and now you're starting to morph into something, they gonna turn a blind eye. Whenever you went from making bad grades to better grades, they see that growth, they gonna turn a blind eye, especially if they are envious. Anytime you go from a abusive relationship, abusive marriage, and now you got a healthy person in your life, they gonna turn a blind eye. Y'all get my point. What I'm saying is that they are envious of your entire life, but they seen where you came from. They seen that you didn't have as much. They seen that you had to make a lot from little. You follow what I'm saying? And that in itself takes talent. That in itself takes resourcefulness. That in itself takes a person having to or being able to manage their life. You understand what I'm saying? And so when they turn the blind eye, it just shows how envious they are of you. Okay, I don't know how many people on here who watch football, male or female, but Shedeur Sanders, okay, we all know that he comes from legacy, all right? He don't have to play football. He doing this because he want to. Bronny James don't gotta play basketball. He doing it because he want to, which is highly commendable. But at the end of the day, a person like Lamar Jackson, he come from nothing. He gotta play football, or what else you gonna do? At this point, maybe he don't now, especially if he can manage his money. But y'all get the point. The point is that going right back to Shedeur Sanders, whenever he does good, they turn a blind eye because a lot of people feel like he's spoiled. A lot of people feel like, you know, he got this opportunity handed to him. He didn't really work hard for it. But in actuality, the boy can actually play ball. Just being honest, the boy can actually ball. Is he the best player in the NFL? No. But he can actually ball, all right? And so what I'm saying is that when he does great, they turn a blind eye to it. When he have a bad game, hey, did y'all see that? Do y'all think he's still qualified? Do y'all think that he should be, you know, the top quarterback for the Browns? Y'all turned the blind eye when the man was doing great. But now that he's doing good, y'all can see everything. And that's the same thing with yourself. They gonna turn the blind eye when you doing good. They gonna turn the blind eye when you get your deal. They gonna turn the blind eye when you get that raise. They gonna turn the blind eye when things, for once in your life, start working right for you. Make sense of what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number 3, it's going to be this right here, family. The competition. Here we go, y'all. the competition. Family members have to turn everything into a competition. Jealous friends got to turn everything into a competition. Don't you just feel the energy and the vibe when a person has placed you in a race that you didn't even know that you was in? It's like this silent competition, all right? If you get one, I got to get four. If you get a deal, I need to get two deals. If somebody did this for you, I got to get somebody else to do more than what this person did for you. Like, what I'm saying is, y'all, it's that one-up mentality. It's competition. But see, it should not be competition because we can eat together. And even if you don't want to eat at my table, I still want to see you eat. I'm not competing with you. I'm not hating on you. I'm not mad because you are doing good in life. There's enough success for everybody to do well in life. And that's just my perspective on things. But you think about that one family member, okay? When y'all go to the family reunion, that one family member who's always coming up either bragging or the one family member who gets mad. Here's the thing, you ain't bragging, but you are walking in your blessings. They can't be mad that you're able to afford nice clothes. They can't be mad that you were able to give money to your grandma. They can't be mad that you're able to bear gifts to people. It's not that you're trying to ish on people, but you're trying to bless people. And see, when God blesses chosen ones and those who are good at heart, naturally, you're going to share the wealth with other people. That's okay. Somebody drop in the comments and say it's okay to share the wealth. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say it's okay to share the wealth. But going right back into it, it's a competition. Anybody ever seen Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins? All right, how Cedric the Entertainer and Martin Lawrence was competing with one another. They were both competing, but it kind of operates like that, right? Like when one do for the parent, the other one got to do something bigger for the parent. When one brings something to the family reunion, one got to bring something better to the family reunion. When one have this type of lifestyle, I got to show that I got a better lifestyle. You follow what I'm saying? If y'all haven't, it's a classic in my eyes, right? But if y'all haven't, go watch the movie. Y'all will know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's the competition, all right? Number 4, it's going to be this right here, family. Intentional sabotage. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, intentional sabotage. Y'all understand this right here. This is the veteran who's threatened by the new guy or the new girl, right? When I say the veteran, I don't mean the military person. I'm talking about a veteran. Like a football player in the NFL can be a veteran, especially if they've been playing for longer than 10 years. You know what I'm saying? An NBA player can be a veteran, especially if they've been playing for longer than 10 years. Y'all get what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, he's a veteran, right? He's been doing this for over 2 decades. 2 decades, right? But the point is that sometimes the veteran, this is the person you would expect to have morals. This is the person you would expect to have, dignity and integrity and be able to lead and guide certain people. No, not all of them. No, not all of them. Some of them are like, I can't wait till he crash and burn. Well, you ain't gonna take my spot. These are the people who want to die with the torch. These are the people who don't want to, pass down the inheritance. They don't want to pass down the legacy. They want to die with it. All right? It's meant to be passed down. You can't take it with you. The point is, y'all, is that veteran is going to intentionally sabotage the new guy or the new girl, okay, by giving them false information, by telling them to do the wrong things, by giving them the wrong plan. You follow what I'm saying? I'm going to sabotage you just because you asked me. Now, here's the thing. The new guy or the new girl came to the veteran because they are the veteran. I'm looking for guidance. I'm looking for the right information. I will hope that you're going to give me that. Sorry, boo-boo. They envious of your whole life. They not going to give you the guidance that you are looking for. And it's been plenty of people, from my perspective, people who I looked up to in this YouTube game, social media game, motivational game. Like I looked up to a lot of people, especially early on. But most of those people, y'all, I'll be honest, they ain't give me no game. They didn't tell me what I needed to do. And they most definitely did not try to help me. It was like, hey man, you out here all alone. Big ocean, small fish, until I grew into a shark. You follow what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, y'all. Sometimes you're going to have to find your own way, and sometimes you're going to have to do your own thing, because people be envious of your entire life, and they will give you bad advice on purpose. They will intentionally sabotage your career, sabotage your plan, sabotage your business, because they want you to fail that bad, all behind being envious of your entire life. Number 5 is going to be this right here, family. They ghost you, okay? Yeah, y'all, they ghost you. So when I started my YouTube journey, all right, y'all, I ain't have no followers. And when I didn't have any followers, I didn't get as much hate, okay? I did not get as much hate. I'm talking about from family members, from friends. They were just like, oh, okay, hey, whatever, right? I'm not getting traction. Once they started seeing I was getting traction, I did my first 1,000 subscribers. Then I did 5,000 subscribers. Now I'm at 10K subscribers. And then my numbers just keep going up. They keep going up. And here they are coming with these sidebar conversations, these sidebar shots, throwing little slick shots at me, telling me that, man, you start things but don't finish them. Telling me that if I was you, I'll be focusing on this, trying to tell me what I need to do, right? But prior to me getting traction, y'all didn't have anything for me to do. You follow what I'm saying? No type of advice, no type of loving support, none of that. But now you got all the things in the world to tell me because I'm getting traction. No, you're envious of what I have going on. You follow what I'm saying? And here's the thing. The people who I used to get to pick up the phone, they started taking longer to pick up their phone. And then when they picked up the phone, they didn't want to talk about my success. It was either, let's talk about surface level basic things. Let's talk about what I got going on. Or we can talk about your regular life. We're not going to talk about this celebrity, this influencer. We're not going to talk about this social media content creation life. Nah, we ain't going to talk about that. But we can talk about some basic stuff, though. You follow what I'm saying? This is what it looks like when this person is envious of your whole life. They gonna ghost you. That friend you thought you had, you're gonna find out that this person was never a friend. The closest family member to you, you're gonna realize that they've been an undercover snake the whole time. I'm telling you, get success, get money, do it the righteous way, do it the God way, and watch how people switch up on you. Some people may call you evil. Some people may call you wicked. Some people may call you lost. Some people may say that you treasure money more than everything. Listen to what I'm telling you. This is going to happen. And so you have to be mindful when a person is envious of your whole life, all right? And if not, you already going through it. But with that being said, family, we're going to do a quick recap, and then we'll conclude this video. But number 1, they will give you the cold shoulder, okay? Number 2, the blind eye. They will ignore your entire growth. Number 3, the competition. One-up mentality. I have to get in this race. I got to make sure I outdo you and they don't just want to outdo you neither. They want to make you look silly in front of everybody who respects you. Number 4, intentional sabotage. They're going to give you the wrong information and misguidance on purpose. And number 5, y'all, they ghost you. All right. Yes, they ghost you. With that being said, family, y'all already know how we do. Make sure y'all run the likes and subscribe. Run the likes up on this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. If anything was valuable to you, y'all make sure y'all go over to the other channel, y'all, Reno Speaks Riches. Make sure y'all keep running everything up. Let's speak life into this channel, y'all, the way I'm speaking life into y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to catch you in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.